everybody. This is the Rule of Three, and I'm Sarah.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Bethany.
Oh.
And we're here to
Talk.
make a your day.
Make
or
a
talk
day?
to you. I
Make
don't
it
know
a-
which.
Either one.
Both. We're here to do both.
We are.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Oh.
I hope so anyway.
Well, this is pretty fancy. I
All
never
right.
knew that.
Alright, you gotta shake up
Give
the
me
bowl.
something
The mystical
good.
bowl.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Sarah,
Well, you were being
you forgot
too-
that your hands were gonna be burned off if you did.
Okay.
I like the song.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh no. Dad versus nature.
Oh, Lord help him.
I
Oh.
love it.
Yeah, it's a
Poor
good
man.
subject there.
So who wants to
Not
start?
so much for nature.
I think that one of the first times I recognized that Dad was really in this argument with nature. You know, and this is really cool because it's kind of perfect for Father's Day weekend.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know,
That
it's
makes
coming
sense.
up. So that's pretty exciting. So, anyways,
Well, actually,
oh,
this will be after Father's Day, but
that's right. Yes, Father's Day week.
so
yes.
we
okay.
just celebrated Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with you?
I don't
You know what? That's true. Time and space is not relevant here.
No, it's not.
Oh.
That's why she was confused, everyone.
Yeah,
That
see
explains
that?
it.
It's
But
like
we
Alice
did-
in Wonderland.
We did celebrate Father's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, by the way, or happy belated Father's Day
To
to all
all
you
the-
daddies
The
out there.
daddies and the puppies and
Did we do it for Mother's Day?
I don't know.
well, happy belated
doesn't
Mother's
matter.
Day.
If we did
Yeah,
it.
if we did it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. See, that happens in the time and space.
Yeah.
You're
Sneezing is
allergic.
a symptom of time freeze, right? She's cold. She's cold in the time freeze zone.
Wow. Okay, so we were talking about Dad with the. So, Dad always struggled with like the geese running up on the.
Oh, yeah.
The land.
That, yeah, it'd be
And
geese,
they
for
would
sure.
just drop bombs everywhere.
They were
So-
messy.
They were really
Yeah,
messy.
I don't blame him.
And-
And they were gross.
And he would go out every day. He would run out there screaming, "Get off my lawn! You know, you filthy pigs!
Get
You
off
know,
my lawn.
you filthy pigs with wings!"
He said pig birds, he called them.
Big
Mhm.
birds. Yeah.
Not big bird. Not to be confused with big bird. It's pig,
Pig,
bird.
as in-
P-I-G.
Yeah, pig. So, anyways, he would go out there and scream every morning. So I got used to it and recognized I was going to sleep through it. So I did.
I mean,
Well,
why get up? You know, he's taking care of it.
one morning I began to hear pop, pop, and he's screaming about something. And it was like 6 a.m. or something
Oh.
like that on a Saturday.
Oh, please, yeah.
And I'm like, what is that?
That's ungodly.
So I
agree.
I'm like, wait a minute. And I was a big tomboy, so I had a paintball gun
Yep.
that was underneath my
She always
bed.
kept it there, yep.
Yep, she
And
did.
so I look under my bed and there's no paintball gun. And I'm like, oh no. So I rip out of my bed. I go running outside and I'm like, Dad, stop. And there he is. He's got my paintball gun and he's shooting at the birds and they're flying
Oh, that's
away,
bad.
you know? And he's like, you filthy animals. And I'm like, Dad, stop it. Give me that gun, you know?
Give me that gun.
You don't know what you're doing, you know?
I think one of them did have a paintball on the butt.
He got the dad.
Yeah.
That was mean.
It was an orange bum.
We should
flying
have kicked
away.
him in the butt.
Push him in the water to cool
Yeah.
off.
With
Yeah.
the bird poop.
Although I'd remove the gun from his hand, then push him in. 'cause
Yeah,
I like
that's
my
right,
gun,
'cause
you
we
know?
like the gun. He
Well-
did put a fence up, though. A
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
Little tiny,
wire fence.
tiny
And that
fence.
was enough to keep them
It
out.
was enough.
Mhm.
It was a little harder to get to the water, but oh well.
Mm.
The only problem was
It was
the
a small
ducks.
price to pay.
It was
Yeah,
a
we
high
loved
price.
the ducks.
Yeah, we did.
They weren't really a bother like that. They didn't do a lot of the mess. Geese are messy.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And they're not usually very friendly.
No, they are not friendly.
Oh,
They hiss at
yeah.
you like little cats, which is weird because they're a bird.
Hmm.
So that's kind of like the argument that Dad has had with nature. I mean, I have to tell this one because it was just kind of really cool. We used to feed the ducks bread, and Dad would pretty much do it every morning. We get bread from the church because they'd have a food pantry, and then whatever
Right.
was left, we'd take home and feed the ducks every day.
Yes, we would.
So, Dad had a loaf out there he was throwing. Well, the next day, for some reason, Dad couldn't go out and feed the ducks. He was busy doing something. So,
Oh, right.
all of a sudden, it was later that morning, like 9 a.m. or something. We hear this at the door. So Dad's like, "Geez, and what's going on here?" You know. So he opened up we had a little like
We kept
like a
checking.
curtain in front of the door.
Yeah, we did.
And
I
he
remember
turned and he'd look out. No one was there. And he's like, "That's weird. It must have been the wind."
Right, right.
So he did it a second time. Looked out again. No one's there. And then a third time, Dad's like, "All right, I'm opening the door." Well, he opens up the door, and there's the duck. Okay, at our door, at our lake house.
The female duck.
Mom-
Yeah.
The
Mama
mama duck. And she was knocking at our door because she did not get her morning bread.
And we
you
didn't
know?
have any.
Yeah, I think that
We
was
actually
the issue.
took, well, what we had was like leftover bread from like the food pantry at our church that we would help with, and they would just give people the leftovers of, after we had
So we must have
served
run
the
out.
community. So we ran out of that. So my dad took the ends of our,
our bread.
we had like house bread, like the sliced bread, that you get at the store. And he took
I
the ends
remember.
of it in a few pieces and he threw it out there and everyone was happy.
She ate it actually at the door.
She
we
did,
had
she
to give
took
her
it.
some
Yep.
She took the piece
out of
and,
our hands. She would
and
do
she
that.
walked away down
she was
to give
carrying
it to the babies.
Yeah, she wanted her babies to have it.
And we threw the rest out
yeah,
there.
just
and-
out in the water.
yeah.
They eat it, but they loved it.
Yep.
They loved
Well,
it.
that's not really a war with nature.
No, but it was kind of a cute little story about
Yeah.
how close you could get.
Right, right.
You know, and
The
how far you
dream.
could get too was shooting them with paintballs. At least it wasn't the ducks, but the geese, the poor things. I
It
don't
was-
agree with that.
It was like Duck Dynasty, but in a bad way.
yeah, with
So, so
yeah.
Dad's other enemy at this point that
Well,
he's
right
still
now, as of the moment,
that he's still at war with to this day is a little red squirrel that lives in our boat.
Skippy, I think he calls him.
Yeah, or something. He's a little cute red squirrel, and I will tell you this: he will fill that boat with pine cones. We live in the pine tree state. That is what they have to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So he fills that boat with pine cones. Well, my dad goes out there in the springtime and he's emptying the boat of all these pine, and he's with these pine cones, and he's getting them out. He's throwing them into the yard,
Well,
and
it's
all of a
not a very
sudden,
good boat.
and he gets out of the
so-
boat, and all of a sudden he sees this little red squirrel on the edge of the boat, and he's chattering away, his tail's going, like up and down. Yeah. And my dad's like, "Who are you?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Are you the one putting the pine cones?" And they're yelling at him, "Are you putting the pine cones in?"
Yeah. This is my boat, my boat. You
So,
know,
like, who is he talking to? So I went
It's a squirrel.
outside and I see him arguing with a little squirrel.
Well, he hops in the boat again, of course, out of frustration, and he starts digging it out more, and the chipmunk's like,
squirrel- No, the squirrel, he goes into a tree and
Yeah.
he's still yelling at him.
Yeah, the chipmunk.
So every year they go through this.
Yeah,
He's emptying the boat of the pine cones and he keeps filling it up
yeah.
with pine
Well,
cones.
actually, Dad's pretty much given up on that boat, I would say, because it needs like a lot of repair.
So he kind of like
So,
relented the boat to
He
the.
did.
Yeah,
It's
I guess.
now
I guess the
SS
war's over.
Yeah,
The
he won.
SS
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know how many squirrels have probably been born in that boat?
Ugh.
Don't tell nobody.
I don't even want to think about it. Although he did chop down
Well,
a tree that
no.
one of them liked. Remember?
He did chop what?
They had a tree chopped down that they liked. One of them liked it. He was mad about it.
Actually, no.
Wasn't it?
After he had some trees that were
Oh,
dead,
Well, they needed to be
removed because they would have fallen on the house or whatever. But
yeah.
the squirrel was sitting on the stump and he was sleeping. And the sun was out and everything, and my dad was just watching him, and he said he wasn't that far away from him. Well, he kind of woke up and he looked at my dad and he sat there. I think he just knew my dad wouldn't hurt him,
Most he do is yell at him.
Yeah, they'd argue, but at the end of the day, they were buddies, and there was a mutual respect.
Yeah. Peace was made between nature and Dad,
Dad.
right?
So we should name this episode "War and Peace."
Yeah,
with
War and
squirrels.
Peace.
Yeah.
It's Dad's war with nature, though. Somehow he settles it, and that's the important thing, right, Ray?
Exactly.
That there's
There's
a white
peace.
flag flown,
Yeah, love.
and it's all, yep,
Yep. An American
tolerance.
flag. Yep, it's gonna be the American way.
That's right. The American way.
Well. This was fun,
Yes.
wasn't it, ladies? Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy. Well, just to say we love you, Dad. You're an awesome guy. And you know,
And happy belated Father's Day.
yes, to all. Those
Exactly.
wonderful and awesome dads, and also all those who, you know, act like dads to others.
That's right.
You know, that's important. So anyways, thank you all for watching. And there's a little bell somewhere at the bottom there.
The bell icon.
Yeah. If you hit that, you'll be notified that one of our other videos have popped up. So there's going to be another one after this one, and then another one after that one, and you just follow along. So,
Yay!
and also you can check out our Facebook page. We're always trying to post pictures as much as we can of, you know, things we're up to and what we're doing. So check it out.
There's a link down in the description
Yes. And tell us, you know, also some of your favorite, you know, experiences with nature, maybe a funny story. We love fishing stories because in Maine we do a lot of fishing.
below. Yeah.
So fishing stories are awesome. Hunting, you know, just, you know, situations or things that have happened in nature with you. Anyways, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.